You can now build a software team made entirely of AI. One agent writes back-end code, another tests it, another reviews it, and you're the project lead commanding them all. This is Claude Code Subagents, and it's about to change how dev teams work forever. Here's what we're covering today: what Claude Code Subagents are and why they matter, how to create your own AI subagents inside Claude Code, how to build a full AI-powered development team, including an architecture planner, full-stack builder, debug specialist, and security reviewer. Then we'll demo a simple Next.js plus Supabase to-do app, fully built with help from our AI dev team. So what exactly is a subagent inside Claude Code? Subagents are pre-configured AI personalities that Claude Code can delegate tasks to. Each subagent has a specific purpose and expertise area, uses its own context window separate from the main conversation, can be configured with specific tools it's allowed to use, includes a custom system prompt that guides its behavior. Key benefits of subagents: context preservation. Each subagent operates in its own context, preventing pollution of the main conversation and keeping it focused on high-level objectives. Specialized expertise. Subagents can be fine-tuned with detailed instructions for specific domains, leading to higher success rates on designated tasks. Reusability. Once created, subagents can be used across different projects and shared with your team for consistent workflows. Flexible permissions. Each subagent can have different tool access levels, allowing you to limit powerful tools to specific subagent types. All right, let's create our first subagent in Claude Code. First, open the Claude terminal to start interacting with Claude Code. Type the command /agents. This is where you can manage your existing agent configurations or create a new one. Claude will ask whether you want to create a project-level or user-level subagent. Project-level subagents are stored in .claude/agents/ and are only available within the current project. User-level subagents are personal and available across all your projects. In this case, I'll choose project-level. Claude then recommends generating a new agent automatically based on a short description you provide. This description helps Claude design and optimize the agent's specification. For example, here's how I describe my first subagent. Create a planner subagent for planning features, designing architecture, and breaking down complex projects into actionable tasks. After that, Claude takes a moment to generate the subagent. Finally, you'll be prompted to select which tools the agent can access. Claude recommends limiting tool access. Only grant what's necessary for the subagent's purpose. This keeps things secure and ensures the agent stays focused on relevant tasks. After that, we select which model our agent will use. Claude offers 3 options. Sonnet, the balanced choice, providing strong overall performance, recommended for most agents. Haiku, lightweight and fast, ideal for simpler or more focused tasks. Inherit from parent, uses the same model as the main conversation. I'll choose Sonnet for this agent. Next, we pick a background color for the new agent. Finally, we confirm all the details: name, architecture planner, location, project-level tools. Select it as needed. Model Sonnet Claude then displays the agent's description based on what we wrote earlier and shows the configured system prompt that defines its core instructions. Once everything looks good, press Enter, and Claude creates the new file architecture planner.md inside the .claude/agents folder. This file defines a Claude Code subagent called Architecture Planner, structured in YAML format, followed by a detailed markdown specification. At the top, the YAML header registers the agent's identity, tools, and runtime environment, including its name, architecture planner, description, which explains when to use the agent and includes several practical examples, available tools like glob, grep, read, bash, and webfetch, the model powering it, Sonnet, and a UI color label, blue. After this metadata section, the main body describes the agent's persona and behavior. It defines the agent as an elite software architect responsible for designing scalable system architectures, planning features, decomposing projects into manageable tasks, and making technical decisions with clear rationale. The structure then outlines the agent's core responsibilities: its methodical approach, clarifying requirements, analyzing context, designing architecture, breaking down implementation, and providing rationale, and a standardized output format, including sections like executive summary, architecture overview, implementation roadmap, technical specifications, and next steps. It also details best practices, security first, design for change, testing strategy, when to seek clarification, and how to perform quality assurance before finalizing any plan. Overall, the file serves as a blueprint for a professional architecture planning agent within Claude Code, specifying both operational tools and behavioral rules to ensure consistent, high-quality technical planning. Okay, let's test our new planner agent. For example, I type, I want to build a Todo application. Can you help me plan this out? Claude Code responds, I'll help you plan out a Todo application. Let me use the Architecture Planner agent to design the architecture and break this down into manageable tasks. Perfect. Claude Code automatically understands the context and calls our Architecture Planner subagent for this request. The planner then proposes an architecture overview, recommended tech stack, implementation phases, key features, and even next steps for development. Everything works smoothly. Our new subagent is up and running. Okay, now let's demo how Claude Subagents can build a full Todo app using Next.js and Supabase. This app includes user authentication, sign up and sign in users, with all user data stored in Supabase. Todo management, create new tasks, mark them as done, and sync everything in the Todos table on Supabase. The entire app is generated by Claude Code. We only need to configure our environment variables, and it's ready to run. All the source code is available on GitHub. You'll find the link in the description below. Feel free to clone it and explore the project yourself. In this Todo app project, I've created 3 subagents in Claude Code to form a mini development team. Architecture Planner, responsible for designing the software architecture and planning development tasks. Debug Specialist, focuses on debugging with deep expertise in systematic problem solving, root cause analysis, and technical troubleshooting. Fullstack Feature Builder, implements complete, production-ready features based on the architecture or detailed requirements. Security Code Reviewer, ensures code quality, security, and reliability before deployment. Together, these subagents collaborate like a real software development team, each one handling its own specialized role efficiently. First, I start by giving Claude a basic prompt. Build a Todo application with a simple and clean UI, user authentication, CRUD operations for Todos, mark as complete or incomplete, and filter by status. Claude then plans out a detailed task list and suggests the technology stack for the project. I choose Next.js plus Vercel for the front end and Supabase for the back end. It analyzes the requirements and generates the entire codebase automatically. Next, I use the Security Code Reviewer and Architecture Planner subagents to enhance the project. Claude Code identifies several critical security issues, fixes them, and the Architecture Planner proposes 5 improvement ideas. For example, migrating to Next.js 15, creating a reusable component library, and implementing dark mode. It even shows the specific code changes for each recommendation. Whenever I encounter an error, I simply copy the error message and ask Claude to use the Debug Specialist agent. It quickly analyzes and fixes the issue. With these subagents working together, I don't need to write long prompts. Each agent handles its specialized role effectively. This helps us build applications faster, more accurately, and with higher quality. So that's how you can build a complete development workflow using Claude Code and subagents. From planning architecture, debugging, and feature implementation, all the way to security review. What used to take days or even weeks of manual coding and coordination can now be done in hours, with each subagent acting like a specialized teammate in your AI development team. The Todo app demo is just a small example. Imagine scaling this system to larger, more complex projects. With Claude Code, you can build faster, smarter, and more collaboratively than ever before. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I'll be sharing more tutorials and deep dives on AI coding workflows with Claude, OpenAI, and other new tools. And if you want to try the full Todo app project, check the GitHub link in the description below. Let's build the future of software with AI as your coding partner.